Good day internet, and welcome to my channel. If you'd be so kind as to press all the buttons, like, subscribe, the bell, you know you want to. Lots more lovely content with lots of shenanigans coming your way. Anyway, in today's episode I really thought it might be quite nice to revisit the Spitfire factory in Woolston, so that's what I thought I might do. I thought I might take a bit more of a deep dive into some of the monuments that are there, and just change the subject. What's going on here? The traffic's a bit isn't it? What's going on? I've got roadworks or something. Yeah, so I thought we'd take a bit of a deep dive into all the sort of monuments and what have you there, and some of the bits and bobs that the councils and people have chipped in to pay for the gentlemen that lost their lives during the Second World War and further back in history, and since, to be fair. So that's where I'm off to today. I suppose that's one way to walk your dog. Oh, I'm being ushered on. I was enjoying looking at your dogs. Hello, boy. Aren't they gorgeous?
Beautiful boy, mate.
Thank you. Oh, they're sweeties. You have a good day, sir.
Have a lovely day.
And you. I will do, I try, and you.
yeah, that's what we were.
By the way, I'm recording. Do you mind me putting you on your vlog?
No, I don't mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Take care. Oh, I better go. Car coming. See you later, doglets. I have to say, that's the way to walk your dog, isn't it? Bless him. Seemed like a nice old fella. Definitely looked a bit disabled. I looking after a couple of dogs like that. They were Huskies, weren't they? I think so. They're very beautiful. I look after a couple of dogs like that. It takes some doing, whoever you are. I mean, they've got to be exercised a lot, I think. I think they're like polar bears as well, don't they? I don't know. Anyway, it looks like we've arrived. Oh dear. A load of graffiti on the end of the perimeter, if you like, of the Spitfire factory. Flipping graffiti. Why do people want to go and do that for? Right, I suppose I've got to park somewhere. Not quite sure where, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere. Yes, of course it ran all the way along here. Wonder if we can park up here. About in here. Is there any bike spots in here? No entry. I'll sort it. I'm going to park there. That's what I'm going to do. Catch you in a while, crocodile. Okay, this is the memorial to Mitchell, original Joseph Mitchell, 1895 to 1937, the legendary designer of the Spitfire aircraft, Second World War, iconic aeroplane. It's quite a nice carving of it there. glad to see someone's put some reeds down. And then a little way round here, if you'd like to follow me. Is the memorial to the factory. Or the edge of it is this would have been where the chain ferry was, and obviously this is now private, but through here and across the river there, I don't know whether you can see that slipway on the other side, was where the Itchen River floating sort of ferry, car ferry, went across the river, chain ferry. I sort of remember it, just, and I don't quite remember. No, I do, sort of, when them building the Itchen Bridge, but I don't remember it greatly. I was probably a little bit too young. But this would have been where the Itchen ferry would have run from. And of course there's the high street. And they'd have come down here, and I think there was a roundabout here. And so they could go around the roundabout and queue, what have you, to get onto the ferry. This pub here, or it was a pub, it's now flats, I think. Looks like it's being done up, re-rendered and stuff. Was sort of where everyone sort of watered themselves ready before their epic journey across into Southampton City from Woolston. Must have been awesome. It's on your horse and cart and trotting and hit it over here and across the river, and then getting in your old cars and what have you. Must have been quite good fun, to be fair. And it would have probably been there during the period of the Titanic, the iconic ship that went on its maiden voyage from Southampton, and which I've mentioned before, which then sort of bumped into an iceberg and sadly sunk, killing quite a few people. Must have been cold. Anyway, if you want to keep up with me, I'll show you something else that's relatively interesting for this area. Now this lovely old building was the cinema, Woolston Cinema, the Flicks, whatever they used to call it. And I came here and watched a few films when I was a very young chap. And it was like it was built in 1912. So the Titanic crew might have very well watched an old film there. And of course there's the high street going down to where the Spitfire factory would be, or would have been. See if I can cross the road here. Will someone let me? Yeah, so we used to queue all the way along the street here and up to where the traffic lights are to go and see some film. The last film I think I saw there was The Life of Brian, if anyone remembers that. I think I met a girl here I was trying to date at the time, but have a feeling she wasn't very interested in me. She just wanted a free ticket to get into the flicks. But there you are. Right, this is the memorial garden to the fallen. And if anyone ever visits here, you can see on all these bricks different names of people. Everyone that died or took part and died in the wars. What's this one? Hartswell Parker. 14th of September 1999 he died, obviously. He must have been in the campaign, or one of the campaigns. What's it say here? Survivor. I think this is really cool, to be fair. It's a shame that somebody's decided to graffiti it. I mean, how disgusting. Look at that. And it doesn't even look like it's in English. I just don't know. I just really don't know. Anyway, it's got this big quill pen thing sticking up out of it. I remember it going up and everybody commenting back then, why has some ogre put a quill in the middle of Woolston? But then it all dawned on us. Oh dear, rubbish everywhere. There's a litter bin there, put it in there. Anyway, more names, all written individually on the bricks. I think that's really clever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, for goodness sake, just subscribe, press the thumbs up button, hit the bell. You'll get notified when more content comes out. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.